Hello, Pagan Perspective. Today I'm going to talk about my favorite book, Brave New World. Brave New World is a book by Aldous Huxley that he wrote in like the 1920s. It appears on pretty much everybody's list of top 100 books ever written, or certainly written within the 20th century. It's a science fiction novel about a distant future where basically people are manufactured. But what's interesting about this book is that on one level everybody's happy. Everybody's happy in the way that a lot of people seem to understand happiness today. That's is tied to consumerism. The book is very strongly about consumerism. That and they delight in the pleasures of the sensual pleasures. Movies that have feelies, basically movies where they can actually feel the sensation of what's going on in the movies, and they do drugs. They have soma that they dispense when they're not feeling like so it's basically a drugged up hippie party all the time, and they're conditioned from birth to be happy. They're conditioned from birth to be well suited for whatever task they're intended to perform within the society, and to enjoy doing it, and to be happy doing it, and to possess the various mental attitudes that are expected of members of the society. And what happens in the story is we have the outsider comes in, John Savage, who is the contrast, so that we see this world through his eyes, and what happens to him. And it's a sad story. I don't want to ruin it for you entirely if you haven't read it. But let me tell you why I think it's an important book. It's probably one of the one book that formulated and drove my personal search for the meaningful life and my quest to understand virtue, my ethics, the good life. Understand what's the best way to live one's life. What does it mean to be happy? If we say that life is about happiness, what do we mean by that? Are these people happy? If you ask them, they're perfectly happy. So, what are we to say that that's not happiness? But in reading it, we hopefully, at least I got a sense that that's really not what happiness is. There's more to it, and what is that that is missing? And this is very difficult for me to explain in such a short video, but I think to me the biggest component that's missing in these people's lives is moral agency, the ability to act and affect the world around you based on your own sense of morality, and what morality requires of us, and what virtue requires of us, and so what it means to be human. Were these people really human? And if not, why not? What exactly does it mean? If life is only about being happy and pursuing personal gratification, these people had it in spades. Everybody was happy. So, and then John Savage was just thrown a big monkey wrench into it. So I've read the book several times. I keep coming back to it every few years and rereading it. And I mean, from a very early age, I think I read it the first time when I was about 12, and I read it a few times through high school and through college, and I keep coming back to it. And it's really what raises the questions for me that are still to this day very difficult to answer and very difficult to grasp. So I strongly recommend it. It's certainly not a hard read. It's not a long book, and I hope you enjoy it. Brave New World by Aldous Huxley. Thank you.